What's up, guys? In this video, I got to use the greatest Genesis deck in the world with some of the best players in the world. This was created by Hani. I'm going to show you guys right now exactly what it is, and it's not something you would guess. So if you love Genesis, like the screen to this video. Before you do though, make sure to go check out the Metapie down below for daily Trif coaching. Also check out Hani's coaching, which if I could recommend any other coach other than me, it is Hani. So check his coaching out down below. Let's get straight into this video. Hani, tell the world about your beautiful deck.
All right, so this is my Exodia deck.
And
all right, I know
sorry
it
to
doesn't
interrupt.
look like
One thing before you guys look at this Exodia, do not be fooled. Any punk card is full Exodia combo, and going second, you just side out the Exodia. It's like the real way to play Exodia because it's punk, but Exodia just like an engine, right?
Yes, agreed. So this deck, what I'm doing is I'm using this punk combo to get to 6 cards because I'm able to draw off the field spell and I'm able to draw off of the Coach King. So I'm able to draw 6 cards within my combo, and once I draw 6 cards, it's practically over from there. I'm gonna be able to Exodia my opponent because I have cards like Pot of Greed, I have cards like Trade-In, I have Chicken Game. I have mad ways to just fuel through my deck. Then I have Magical Mallet to keep shuffling my hands back to help me get there to the end and pretty much just kill my opponent on turn 0. Going second, I have a interesting theory where I just side out the Exodia pieces, right? And I side out some of the like lackluster cards like Magical Mallet, maybe Into the Void because this card makes you discard your whole entire hand, stuff like that.
Right.
And I put in board breakers, Lava Golem, Cosmic Cyclone, Ultimate Slayer. You know, just ways to like break my opponent's field. Cool thing is Lava Golem's innate, so you could trade in, pitch it. Trading works really well in this deck because all these guys are 8s.
Yep.
Right? So that makes it like just so much easier to just go through your combo, get everything that you need. So I think this deck works out really well. There's other cards that I've tried in this deck. One Day of Peace, for example, but it just cost 11, so I just had to cut it.
Bro,
and I
what
found like easier replacement, which was Pseudo Space because
Yep.
I'm always getting to chicken games.
Yep.
I think that's really it for like main. There's nothing like crazy else that you could add. I've seen like different variations where people are like playing a lore, multiple pieces. I really do think that this is just the best way to like play the deck. You're just trying to combo, draw 6, and then go for the Exodia. There's a lot of good ways to like crack fields too in this deck with like Dingirsu. You could even play Garunix. Like this card's generic and it just blows up the field, like blows up all the monsters. So this card's solid as well. And this synchro is just crazy. Just bounces back like up to 3 cards when you have like all your level 3 tuners in the grave. So that's really good. We got this new Psychic monster and like one of these recent sets, and it just reborns a Psychic from the banish. So it's pretty nice. But only reborns level 7 or lower, so you can never really like reborn these ones, but sometimes you could reborn like the level 3s that you banish off of your rising scale. And then like the rest of the stuff is like kind of just like targets for Ultimate Slayer because you just had so much extra deck room.
Facts.
But that's really it for the list. I'm down to take a look at a replay if you're down.
The replay that I just randomly do, guys, I just go on Discord and I see Hani absolutely cook someone. I saw one punk card equals full combo. And Hani, I heard a rumor that actually Jib said that he could beat you in this format. Is that true?
Man, I don't think so, bro. Jib?
Response,
Jib?
I will smoke him in this format.
Bro, I want to keep that.
I'm Hani. My money's on you. Yo, Jib. I think you guys should play. Thoughts?
I think we should.
Guys, Jib, I saw your deck, and sorry, bro, but that's instilling fear in nobody.
Say less.
Let's do that, but first let's check out the replay. Let's do that after Hani. Let's check out the replay that you showed because that one was absolutely incredible. I think when people see that, especially because let's say worst case scenario you can't Exodia, bro, you're playing punk. Who gives a shit? You know, like. Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
No, I agree. I'm down to take a look at the replay. Let's go through it.
Let's see
go
this
through
one.
it. Ready? So this is it. All right. So I start off my turn going Foxy Tune. I pitch the Magical Mallet because like I just didn't want to like discard like any of these cards.
Yeah.
I just felt like Magical Mallet was probably just the worst card in my hand. I was just like, I'm gonna keep the Into the Void. Just another way to draw. Hopefully, I don't get hand trapped. I'm pretty much just preying on one draw if I do. But he doesn't have anything. It's very unlikely for your opponent to have hand traps. I feel like it's very hard to draft them in general because how much they cost.
And it's
like
fucks up your deck, right?
Impact hand trap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They need to say a high impact hand trap, or they're kind of just dead.
Exactly.
They don't have Droll or like sit there.
Exactly, because their deck would probably need points. So then for them to like, let's say, invest in 45 points for 3 Ash, their deck would be ass then, you know?
No, I agree.
Yeah,
Like that's why I think in this format, I think like all the hand traps cost way too much. It's very hard to put like a real deck together.
Yep.
So stuff like this can kind of work. So I went Summon Xiamen. I went add rising scale. Then I go effective rising scale to banish, pay 6, and then it summons from my deck immediately. So I summoned the one that fusions.
Right.
It allows me to fuse these 2 off.
And guys, when you're playing this format, don't be scared to play into Nib. Like Hani just said there, hand traps are very expensive. Very. So there's a high chance your opponent's not playing Nib. They just can't. You can't afford it. So feel free to combo off. Like play heavy combo decks if you could.
Yep. And now we're gonna go special summon the one that adds the spell, right? So we're gonna add the field spell, and this card allows us to draw twice in the turn if we pay life points. So now we're gonna go synchro, right? This synchro is gonna trigger to search, and then Deer Note's gonna reborn the fusion, right? And then from here, you're able to search for Xiamen and then draw off the field spell. And then I'm gonna go normal summon Xiamen since we haven't conducted our normal. And then I'm able to synchro for the synchro 11, and the synchro 11 allows me to reborn.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna reborn the 8. Now from here, I'm able to summon my Exceed over my synchro 11, right? And this card pays 6 to draw a card, but it's also a monster negate. So I do my Coach King first, get all the draws off, and then I end up using this later on. So
Yeah.
Coach King hit trade in, he doesn't take any damage. Coach King hit Foxy Tune, he takes 800.
And I want everyone
Right.
to check this situation right now. Exodia pieces you might think would brick, but not in this style of deck. Look at the hand. Even if you had one random piece, it didn't matter. You had full combo easily, and then you draw into the pieces. So you're not playing no like bullshit like, oh please, I hope I draw them. You're ending up drawing all 40 cards in your deck. That's how broken this deck is with cards like Pot of Greed and stuff.
Yep. So we hit the leg here, and then now we're just gonna keep fueling through our deck. So I end up taking that trading back. I always want to start with the small spells first,
Yep.
and then go big spells towards the end.
Yeah.
So I'm using all my small spells into the void. Now I'm gonna use this now because I want to get the last draw off this field spell before I put the chicken game up.
Right.
So I pay 6 to draw 1, and then the field spell triggers, and I draw the last card off the field spell, and then now I'm able to start going chicken game draws. Then we go trade in, right? Now we go trade in again, right? Now we go trade in again, right? Then upstart, right? Then we're gonna go Pot of Greed. Right? Now look, in this situation, I've gotten into the situation a lot. It's just better to put back your whole entire hand. Because at the end of the day, you're going to draw into more spells. You can't get scared to put back your Exodia pieces. A lot of people get scared to do that. You just got to put back your entire spell. There's certain points in the game where you could put back, like, not the Exodia pieces, but it's too early for me not to put back the Exodia pieces. I have to draw cards. So there you go. I draw a bunch of cards, and you can see I just draw more spell cards.
Yep.
And, yep, we just start drawing more. Upstart, chicken game, pseudo space, again, draw another. Chicken game, again, draw another. Pot of Greed. Draw 2 more into the void, upstart.
You're guaranteed it. And Malik just put the other ones not Exodia. This is guaranteed always. Like if you could draw 6, you're gonna get the combo.
Yep. And now I'm like, yep, finally, I'm just gonna keep the pieces, and here we go. There we go. We've completed it. Got to Exodia.
Yeah, I think confirmed. You're cooking Jib for sure. Jib, how many hand traps you got in your deck, bro?
Like 6.
DD Crows don't count.
God, like 6 is crazy.
You got the only matchup that matters, though. Tell him, Jim.
All right. So in this
Oh my
game,
God, this
we're
hand.
going second, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you know, I have no hand trap, so you know, we just gotta watch our opponent play. So our opponent's doing a little Luna Light combo. You know, gotta let him go off.
This is where the
With
draw.
apparently.
I've played decks before with all breakers and all draw cards, and it feels so fucking good to know that inside your deck there are so many breakers, because all those draw cards are just gonna draw the breakers. Like, were we sweating at all when this was happening? We are like, who cares? Just gonna draw into Lava Golem.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking the entire time. Like I could just draw this Lava Golem and it's wraps.
I am surprised
thought it
that
was-
I am surprised in this format that Liger's at 0, but probably because they got too much of a hit with no pens. Anyways, boom! Just one break, one draw card, done.
Yep. He didn't have a fusion in the grave, so we just started with
Yep.
Pot of Greed. And then we went Pot of Greed again. Shout out to G. You know, we didn't want to tribute for Lava Golem first because we didn't want to put a fusion in the grave. We just wanted to
Genius.
thin our deck out with Pot of Greed, resolve
Genius.
all our spells first. And then finally we just Lava Golem him. And then Foxy Tune, like we had so many ways to kill him. My opponent
Yeah.
just decided to scoop immediately.
Yeah.
But like the way this deck works, it's just
You draw
OTK
into them.
from there.
And if it's not the Lava
Yes.
Golem, it's the Dark Ruler. Like, you're always drawing into the breakers because there's literally 20 draw cards.
And I want to say like this deck is pretty consistent. I could show another replay
Yeah.
of just me in a solo mode.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing the combo, and like I just feel like this deck could do it pretty consistently.
Exactly.
Compared
And
to like the other
exactly.
decks.
If you compare this now to the other Exodia decks, like this hand, if anything, should be viewed as like a mid hand. Like this is, if this hand could do it, all of them can do it, you know? And the other Exodia decks are Exodia decks. If you're going second, those Exodia decks die. If this deck is going second, You're playing Punk. Who the fuck? You don't need the Exodia stuff, right?
Yeah. No, I agree. I think the punk cards in general are really good.
Really
like,
good.
I think that there could be a different variation of the deck, but like at the end of the day, like I'm just trying to Exodia people in the game on turn 0, you know. So
Literally.
I think we should see you versus Jit right now after this.
I'm down to see that, but you guys gotta put something up, bro. As Hani's manager, Jib has to put something up. Jib?
There's also a world. Would you ever consider siding the Exodia pieces and you just play like a punk deck and then you side Exodia when you go first? Maybe.
no, you definitely could, bro. You definitely could. Like, look at this. Like, the draw cards are actually just broken in the deck. Like, you could just play a draw deck like with a bunch of breakers and just play like punk combo draw 6 and try to figure out a different way to end on your on a board. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I just feel like this deck just drawing 6, you could just draw into hand traps game 1 if you decide to play hand traps. But the thing is, your deck cost becomes expensive. But the punk cards are very cheap. They just cost 0. You know.
Yeah.
The only thing that costs money is Psychic and Punisher. There's like a reason I'm not playing that card.
For sure, it's
In
breakers.
this replay,
Yeah.
in this replay, I don't even use pot of greed. You could just I literally go to my opponent and I have 2 pot of greed in my hand left over.
Like, guys,
Ugh.
he got this is Exodia with 2 pot of greeds not even used. Like, you'll always get Exodia. That's what I love about this.
Literally 2 pot of greeds left over, bro. Exodia is my opponent. Yes, bro. Like, this deck can do it very consistently. Like it's very real. It's very real.
We know that if you played Jib, you'd beat him, but would you beat Gunther's Vanquish Soul deck?
I don't know about Vanquish. That deck seems broken, honestly, going into this format.
That deck
but
could probably
I do
have a good
think-
matchup.
But I do think Punk will be like a solid deck into this game just in general, which is like Italy was pretty expensive. They put it at 40, so like you can't play cards like that. You can't play you could play Psychic and Punisher if you just decide not to play like the crazy draw cards that I'm playing in my deck, right? It's like kind of expensive, right, to play all these draw cards. Like Pot of Greed's literally taking up 60 points. You know what I'm saying? But this deck, obviously, it's worth it. You know, when I'm trying to go for Exodia. So, but I do think that there's other ways to play Punk. The draw 6 combo is kind of ridiculous in the Punk deck.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get to. So I do think this list is clean.
Yo,
and I just wanted to show it off. You know.
Especially in a format like this with little to no hand traps. That shit's hella nice.
Yeah, and I do think there's an actual strategy put behind this deck. Like I've been playing it, and it's been performing well. I've been able to like get wins going first and even second. So I mean that's that's good at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So if I'm able to win going second,
What's cards like Duster and Lightning Storm? Are they too high?
Yeah, actually, like all the other breakers are just too high for me to play. You can
Right.
just see like I'm literally at 98 points here. I'm playing 1 droll. I really wish I could play more, but I got 1. You know what I mean? So
Are
it's
any
tough, you know?
breakers like holy shit, I just realized a lot of the breakers are also high value. Is there any other breaker you could think of you'd want to play maybe over the C or the Droll? Like, I'm pretty sure all triple tactic cards are crazy high. Are Dark Holes high or like Chalice or some shit?
I think all of those are pretty high. Yeah. But let's see what Dark Hole is. I'm pretty sure Dark Hole and Regeki. Yeah, 3C. I literally can't fit some of these cards in my deck. I tried to, bro.
Damn.
Like I literally tried to put. I tried to put cards in. At least I found like some replacements.
Lava
Like
Ball.
Ultimate Slayer was a good one.
Yeah.
Dark Ruler was a good one. So I mean, I think I did my best. Flying Sea could be decent because I think Exo Sister might see some play because like that deck has just gotten ridiculous support in the last set. Plus it has Shifter. So I mean, there's a lot of different things to expect. But I think this list for a first draft is pretty solid.
Very good.
And yeah, I think people should give it a try. I mean,
Good stuff.
it's better than the regular Exodia deck, that's for sure.
Good stuff. Well, guys, let us know in the comments if you want to see Hani versus Jib. I know a deck Jib's playing, but I'm not going to announce it. It's a deck that you'll never even think of, but it's really, really good. I think this deck's better personally. So let us know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching the video. And if you guys want to get coached by Hani, make sure to check out the link down below and join my Meta 5 for daily Trif streams to learn how to play Yummy. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.